came across an email. Take note of this, guys. LOTTE Corporation. I tried to double check if they're legit or not. So hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. For today's video, we are going to talk about when I almost got Anyway, so the story goes like this. Like everybody else during this pandemic, I've been spending a lot of time online searching for some jobs. And even though I still am currently employed with my company for about 2 years now, I've always been juggling multiple jobs because it's not that because I'm not contented, but because I want to save money for myself, for my travels, and of course for helping my mom because she's the breadwinner of the family and she has been raising me and my brothers alone for all these years. So those are my main reasons why I'm doing so. And earlier this October, I came across an email because I always check my emails, and I got this email that it says something like, let me see. So the timeline would be 4th of October, that's on a Sunday. They sent me an email on Gmail asking for my continued interest regarding the position of an English teacher at, take note of this guys, LOTTE Corporation. Which, according to them, I've sent them an email like weeks before or days before. So my fault was that I don't track the email addresses or the companies that wherein I sent my CVs to. And I think that was something that I've learned to not just randomly send out my CVs. I don't really randomly send out my CVs. It's just that I read them, I try to double check if they're legit or not, and of course compare the salary. And I almost fell for this one because of the corporation name and because they're asking if I'm interested to teach. And so I'll read out loud the email that they sent. It says, "Hi, hope this note finds you well. I just wanted to make sure you received the email sent to you some weeks ago regarding the online teaching job opportunity in our company, which can be done from any part of the world. Let me know that you got it and if you had any questions." So in this part, I was already like thinking because they said got it instead of received it, which is like, you know, formally the people would say received it, not got it. And if you had any questions, if you have any questions, it should be if you have any questions. So I was like, okay, maybe that's why they need an English teacher to improve their English. I mean, I'm not really an English major for it. I'm not even a native speaker myself, but I had trainings like English teaching trainings and such. And also, I've been learning English since I was at the age of, since the age rather of 5 in school. But I honestly learned speaking English first before my before oh my gosh. Wait, let me take a break. I learned speaking English first before Filipino because those were my mom's, way of bringing us up. Anyway, I received this email and let me see. So I let it slip through and I actually replied to them. So 2 days after, that would be on the 6th of October. Don't mind my calendar, I haven't like flipped it. I added the so-called HR manager, Jakub Glick, on Skype at 5:57 p.m. Filipino time, which would be at 4:57 South Korean time, as instructed by them on the previous email, so I can continue my scheduled interview on October 7, Wednesday at 5 p.m. South Korean time. The Skype name that they used was my office dot 222. I received a reply at 7:10 p.m. Filipino time, which would be at 6:10 p.m. South Korean time, acknowledging my email and Skype message. So in this part, I was like, okay, maybe he, did an overtime work for that day. And so, here comes 7th of October, Wednesday, at 4 p.m. Philippine time, which would be 5 p.m. South Korean time. I sent them a message on Skype stating that I am ready for the Skype interview. The interviewer then, so it went like this. I went online on Skype and sent them a message like, hey, I'm ready for my interview. And I really had my coat on because I've never taught business English, so I was like, hey, this is one time, not really one time chance, but this would be a first, so I want to make the most out of it and make a really good impression. And so I had slight Skype experience with them, and during the interview, it was few minutes in the interview, I saw his face. I saw this certain Jakub Glick's face on Skype, and he was wearing a nice office attire with nice office background or something. But then he just switched off the camera, and his reason for that was that he can't hear me. And for me it's impossible that he can't hear me because I just finished teaching my Vietnamese kids, and I'm using this certain headset that I bought on Shopee, and it works really good. So I was thinking that did I switch on something on my Skype, or maybe I accidentally pressed something or switched on some stuff, and I'm not that techie. So I was like, okay, I'll try to fix this. And Later then I tried to call them again, and he told me the same thing, that he can't hear me. And I honestly think that it's impossible that it would be on their part, considering that Korea is the fastest working internet in the world. But I still gave it a go. Interview was done via Skype, wherein he sent me this list of questions that I had to record myself and answer per the questions per number, like, yeah, and then send it to him on Skype. So I did as instructed. Later on, following day at 8 p.m. Filipino time, which would be at 7 p.m. South Korean time, he messaged me on Skype that I passed the interview. He also sent me a message, an email regarding this, this like, hey, congratulations, you passed the interview and such, including the contract. So the contract was, let me see, I'll just put it here, the contract that he sent me. And then October 9th of November rather, Friday at exactly 6:56 Philippine time, 5:56 South Korean time, I notified Jakub on Skype that I've sent the signed contract along with my passport. I am that stupid, guys. Then sent me an email regarding my intended training date and instructed me to send, take note again, Incheon Consulate Service with the email address inquiry@incheonconsulate.com, an email requesting for my identity history summary check and employee certificate of registration to be issued by the said consulate service. The email, also, in some part of his email, or I think that was in a Skype conversation, he stated that I should send him a message on Yahoo Messenger or something, because their Gmail account is down. I started to doubt, really, because first and foremost, the grammar, second, the disconnecting Skype interview, and then third, why would their Gmail account be down? For what reason? Their consulate service, as they claim. But stupid me, I still went on. Saturday, exactly 5:59 p.m. Philippine time, 4:59 South Korean time, I sent an email to the certain Incheon Consulate Service requesting the issue of the requested documents by LOTTE Corporation at 7 Philippine time, 7:04 Philippine time, 6:04 South Korean time. My country's Department of Justice sent me an email informing me what the requested documents are for and the cost of it. So here I was thinking that, oh, maybe it's legit because DOJ sent me an email, but I was thinking, why would the Department of Justice
denied?
Like, it's a background check. It should be the NBI, not DOJ. And luckily, my mom knows a really good friend who works in the Department of Justice and sent her a message. So I took a screenshot of everything, especially this email that I got from the Department of Justice, and she confirmed that it's not them. They don't make this kinds of emails, and we don't have this identity history summary check and employee certificate of registration, especially not in DOJ. So again, a minute after that, so that would be 7:05 Philippine time, I received a reply with them with UCI. I don't know if if it's okay to expose the UCI, but yeah, I'll give you the last four numbers. That would be 4772, stating the fee of the procurement for my request that would cost me around 942,280 Korean won, which is exactly priced at 39,152 Philippine peso. That will be my payment for the said documents and would be released within 3 hours. They said that I have to pay for it first, and then 2 days after, this LOTTE Corporation would reimburse me. And Sunday, this is the part wherein I was telling you that I reached out to my mom. Sunday, I sought for my mom's help to verify if this were like legit, and I also asked my Korean best friend's help. And yeah, so I sent her the email, I sent her the website link and asked her if it's legit, and then she told me that she's like hesitant about it and it seems so sketchy. Also, that Korean official website always has 2 languages, one in English and one in Korean, but mostly it would be in Korean. And this certain Incheon consulate service is entirely in English. And I also reached out to my German friend who's an IT. I sent him the website pages, and he checked the IP addresses, 2 of which one was in the US, one is in the UK, and the third is like, you can't find it anywhere, so it's something like not registered. I don't know, I'm not so sure about that. Anyway, so I was really thankful for their help. My mom's friend, my Korean best friend, and my German friend. If it weren't for them, I would be like stupid because they really want this. The salary was really good, and I thought it was impossible, so I asked my best friend because she teaches Korean kids, and the price was like, it was not far off. So yeah, I was honestly devastated because I really wanted this not really for myself, but for my mom, because I'm sick and tired seeing her working so hard every day at the age of 50, and she's been raising me and my 2 brothers alone, also being the breadwinner of the family. I want to give her a comfortable life. I want to have the house fixed so she can rest in her bed comfortably and, just have her mind at peace whenever she's coming home, and not the chaos that's like surrounding us right now. Because no matter what we do, no matter how much we try to fix or throw a lot of stuff in the house is just like old and rusty, and we never had enough money for that. That's why I'm working so hard for my mom, because she deserves the best. Yeah, I just really want to give back to my mom. That's why I was really heartbroken, and my dad's girlfriend is going to give birth to my youngest brother next month. So I'm making this video November, first week of November, but I had this encounter first 2 weeks of October. I only had time now because I was working a lot every day. I don't get days off, even though I have days off from work. I still have my other jobs. Yeah. So I really want to help my dad's girlfriend as well with the expense of giving birth, and also I want to pay for my brother's tuition because he's not enrolled in school right now, so he's like just at home. He's not enrolled in an online class because we can't enroll him anywhere because we have to pay for the fee in school, and it's still a huge bulk of money that we owe them. Yeah. And my dad resigned from work because of certain issues. My mom is trying to find work as well. She has some projects, yes, but of course it's not enough for us to get by. Yeah, so, and I just want to add up that my cousin is, I know it's extended family and it's supposed to be really like none of my problems, but it is, because I love my family that much and I want to help her, just give her like small amounts to get through her Japanese course. She's locked in Cavite right now, studying 3 languages in Japan, like katakana, hiragana, and I don't know what's the other one. So yeah, and I want to give back to my grandmother as well, because she's the only grandparent that I have left with me. So I really wanted this for my family. I really, really wanted this for my family more than for myself. Yeah, so my advice to everybody, always be on the lookout. Please try to double check everything, and if you have any doubts, reach out right away to someone who might be able to help you. Check the IP address, do some background research about the company, because the website rather that they sent me looks really legit. But again, even though it looks legit, do some background checks. Really, it would save you a lot of time and a lot of effort. So after I had this encounter, I reached out right away and coordinated with the Department of Justice and also with South Korean police. So the Skype ID, or the Skype account rather, that he was using to communicate with me, the status says like last seen days ago. Here's another thing. He messaged me again on the, where are we? He messaged me again and of October. That would be exactly on October 31st. Uh-oh. Oh my gosh. I retrieved it. Okay, so that would be exactly on the 31st of October when he messaged me again, the same email with the same grammar. Yeah, so lesson learned, always check the IP address, seek out for help. It doesn't hurt to ask people for help to verify companies, email addresses, websites, okay? And third would be guard your heart. I take guard your heart because this was really heart-wrenching. I wanted this so bad for my family. But again, I know I have to move forward and work harder, be diligent. Yeah, lesson learned. So I'm ending this video here. Sorry for the background noises from my neighbors. And always take care, especially this pandemic. It's still there. COVID is still there. It's not yet over, but hopefully it would be. Just always take care, everybody, and have a great day. Bye.